Welcome to the NOLA SpeedTour here for the Ligier Junior Formula Championship Round 2. And I tell you what, Round 1 was unbelievable. We had Gaston Irasu, all the way from Uruguay, come through the field from about halfway through the grid and just absolutely dominated. But my friend here, Daniel Cará, in the number 10, with Brazil on the side, and you know, all my favorite soccer players from Brazil wear the number 10. He didn't have a great start. His clutch was failing, so he still somehow finished on the podium, but they have since replaced the clutch. He says it feels really, really good. I need to mention the Tenuta, FOPA, and Ambrosi wines, as well as the Work Hub as its sponsors. But you see Work Hub right here on the rear wing. But a big story from today, we saw it in the last race. So Max Mo-Karam, sorry I'm confusing the camera guy, I'm not going in the normal order you're supposed to. But I just want to talk about Max Mo-Karam here. Really very, very fast as Max Mo-Karam, but he's been having some ECU electrical gremlins. They feel like they have fixed the gremlins. So this team, watch for them to really move up because we know that he's super fast. Then we've got Kelsey Pinkowski back here. She had a little bit of an off in the last race, but we see here that she is going out in the brand new hand-cooked tires. We know that she's very fast, so look for her to move up. We were talking about Josh Griffith in the last race, and unfortunately with Jensen, he just started about 2 months ago. Our grid officials here heard him kind of scraping as he was coming up the grid, and you see this bottom tray down here. You can see Jensen working hard to try to fix that bottom tray, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to go out for the start. Hopefully he's able to rejoin here later on in the race. Like I said, he's only been racing for 2 months and doing really, really well. So happy to have him out here. Then we go to Javier Das, starting third on the grid, the number 23 with the North Coast Medical Group. He's looking very relaxed there with Berg Racing. I've got Alex Berg here. Alex Berg's always one of my favorite drivers in years past. He absolutely dominated in these cars. Always know him as the pink helmet. Alex, when are you going to join the grid again?
I don't know. It'd be fun to join for a couple of rounds of JFC, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Nice, nice. But I always love Alex Berg's style. The yellow glasses, very nice. Always fun to watch. Scuderia Buell just always brings some of the most beautiful cars. Augusta Pacheta, that's the best that I can do, guys. I'm so sorry. But we've got Uruguay, we've got Brazil, we've got Argentina represented here. So, you know, North and South America. Augusta had such a great start in the last race. What is your goal here for this race?
Well, we're going to keep pushing and building on what he's been doing. Yeah, it's a good experience for him. He's an inexperienced driver, but, I mean, he's showing that he has the speed and the potential and talent, and he just has to bring that out.
Nice. I love it. We know he's got the speed. We know he's got the talent. So watch out for him to move up. All of our South American fans out there, please leave us comments in Portuguese or Spanish. We're keeping up with that. Such here, super fast as Drew Such, St. Charles, Illinois with Berg Racing. Very fast, so look for them. They pulled out to the front on the last one. Now, Cash Felber, remember last time we were talking, he qualified, I think, 5th, but had to start, or qualified 4th, had to start 9th last time because of some tire penalties. But I want to mention Bio Longevity Labs, and we've got the Mind Body Matrix, Town Hall Restaurants, but long-time sim racer. Cash, how you feeling about this race?
Good, thinking of the podium.
Oh, look at that. Man, a few words said, good, we're going to the podium. I love it. Then Ava back here. Ava, this beautiful livery here. I just love the fit and finish of the car, the American and German flags on the side. So we're about to get going here. Another one of our past drivers here working. How does it feel to be back in the paddock with us, Mr. Clark?
Oh, it's lots of fun. I mean, coming here, working with Champagne Racing, we have a great roster of young drivers, and we're looking for good results today.
Nice. There you go. Matt Clark back with us. You know, once you leave the championship and you win the championships, you just can't get away from the paddock. We've got Bryson Morris here with us this weekend. Patrick Woods-Toth, Matt Clark, Alex Berg, so a lot of our kind of alumni still in the paddock. But Ralph, I'm going to send it up to you because this Ligier Junior Formula Championship Round 2, this is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Here with you alongside Dimitri Nolan. Dimitri, you just got done with a pretty good battle in your last race.
I did.
Yeah. And what did you think of the event that you were in?
It was a good race. Yeah, we had some issues with my steering. I was having a little bit of understeer, but it was a good race overall. I had a good pace. I just had a couple issues with my heating as well, so it was just like kind of an like okay car race, but a good like driver race for me at least.
Well, that's all right. Put it all together and have a great day tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was all a battle in our F4 US Championship. And now we're ready for the Ligier JFC Junior Formula Championship. How do you feel about this category, Dimitri?
I was in this category last year. It's good. It's very competitive. I like the cars. I like the track. It's a good series.
This is the Ligier JS F416 chassis. And like all of our other categories, everybody's running the Hankook tires. It says the Honda Civic Type R 2-liter engine, normally aspirated, no turbo, serviced and engineered by Montoon, 160 horsepower in a car that, without the driver, weighs 1,235 pounds. So a good performing machine.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a very momentum car. It's like you got to make sure you keep your roll speed up, and like these cars don't have much acceleration, so you got to keep your speed up in mid-corner to get a good exit out of it.
It's our last race of the day, but not of the weekend, as we'll be back tomorrow with another round in each of our formula categories and another round in each of our SVRA categories. So some cars on the stickers and some just on the scuffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like to see all the different tire strategies from the teams. It's really interesting.
How would you feel? What would you be thinking as you get to this point, as you take a look at the starting lineup here?
I like Harberdas a lot. I think Dinakara as well. They both are really been good this weekend. I think one of them could take it.
My thought was about the tires, though. If you had the choice,
tires?
would you go with the stickers or the scuffs?
The stickers? Well, it depends on what you did for the first race. But I would go stickers for this race. I would go. I went on scuffs for the first race and stickers this last one.
Okay.
That's just my personal preference, though.
Well, Gaston Irizu was pretty strong earlier on today. Daniel Cara, Harbier, Doss right there with him. They should all be strong here again.
Mm-hmm.
Track is pretty much completely dry now. We've seen still a few whispers here and there of some water, but boy, it's way, way, way better than we ever thought it was going to be today.
Oh yeah, this track has some serious draining problems with water. There's still a little bit in turn 1 and turn 8 on the exits, but other than that, the track is completely dry.
Janetta Pace car leading the field around. Yeah, there have been massive amounts of rain throughout the day, just sitting off in the Gulf. And as it's come up towards New Orleans, it just seems to have either dissipated or split, and it's just going right around us on either side. So incredibly lucky.
Oh, yeah.
There's more out there headed this way from Texas, which could get here tonight, could get here tomorrow, or might not happen at all like today. So we'll play tomorrow out of however those cars are handed to us then.
I'm hoping no rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Well, the pace car is off, so we'll be looking to go racing here.
These cars are really fun to start. It's just full throttle down the clutch is like the best feeling ever.
Plenty of bite on the front straightaway. No issues with the surface over there for the start.
Nope, should be good. Maybe a little bit on the very right side.
So this will be a standing start. Irizu rolling into position. Car 42, there's the 23 machine. That's Harbir Das.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not good. Might be an aborted start. Uh-oh, Drew Such.
Yeah, Drew Such. 28.
Maybe some miscommunication between the driver and the wall.
Pace car's rolling back out.
Yeah,
We're going to have to go around again and line them up.
unfortunate. But the drivers can take this opportunity to get more heat in their tires before the start.
Don't have to worry about too much heat building up with these cars just sitting there.
No, it takes more than like a minute to get these cars overheated. These cars mostly, once you pull up to the grid, you turn them off, and then once a 5-minute warning comes off, that's when you fire it up, and it's perfect. You can just get all the temps up just in those 5 minutes. Uh-oh. Whoa. Yeah. I definitely try to get a burnout in there too.
Get a little heat in those rears.
Yeah. The rears are probably what takes the most time to heat up in these cars.
In normal conditions, how many laps do you have to get before the Hancooks are right where you want them?
These cars, I mean, if you're pushing as hard as you can right out of the gate, it should be just 2 or 3. 3 is probably like when if you're on stickers, that's when peak type performance is there, but it just depends on how you warm them up. If you're going as hard as you can, then it'll just be a couple laps.
That looks like it's the only corner here that maybe has a little bit of bank to it.
Yeah, there is some off-camber stuff on the inside, but that's I think that's it. I think it's just that corner.
Yeah, not really anything you can lean into.
No, you really don't use that much on the entrance, but then on the exit, you're not really even close to that at all. You wash out pretty wide for that at full pace, and then you push back to the outside for the next corner. Yeah, a lot of rain on the exit of that corner. Do not want to go off there when after the first race. It's not fun.
We are back here calling the action with you here at NOLA Motorsports Park. Ralph Sheen, Dimitri Nolan, and Ben Sissel with you. And Drew Such has taken the lead over here in our Ligier Junior Formula Championship. Irazu holds on to second. Doss has moved up to third, but I'll tell you the one car that really looked fast, Dimitri, was Kara in the 10.
Yeah, Carr seems to be cooking these guys out. He's going really fast right now.
Here he is going inside of Doss. That will be for third. Yeah, he got the pass done.
Yeah, he's looking really fast right now. He's catching them. He's catching those leaders fast.
There's that one spot on the track there where there's still water on the outside.
Yeah, it looks like somebody went off and kicked water on the track.
Yeah.
Just like my last race.
It looks like Dot's back around Kara. Back into third.
These S's are a really fun corner.
Flat out, you said.
Flat out, yeah. Flat out, light on the steering wheel. You just gotta trust the car, it'll hold you. And then bumpy into this turn 14. Drew Such seems to be holding a good lead in this.
And the yellow flag is out. Not sure why. Oh, there we go. Car 73, Roman Felber. Well, that's going to give everybody behind Such another shot at him here.
Looks like he touched that water and just drifted off track.
Janetta's safety car moving into position. The leaders when they come up on the front straightaway. Hopefully this will be a quickie caution and we'll get back at it.
He looks okay, just maybe a little bit of grass in his intakes.
Come up onto the front straightaway and the Janetta ready for him.
Robert Dawson weaving on the straight to try to keep some heat in his tires. These Hancooks, they cool down pretty fast under safety car, so you got to make sure that you're still keeping them warm.
There's Dawson, the 23. Gotten Felber out of there yet.
Might be stuck in the ditch or something. Maybe he had some contact with another driver. Might not be able to get back running again.
So what will you do tonight to get ready for your race tomorrow?
I'm trying to get some dinner in, get some good sleep, and just think about what I'm gonna do tomorrow to improve.
And what are you focused on?
I focus a lot on turn 6 and 7. Those corners have been bugging me this especially with all the water on the exits of them. It's not made it easy.
Just right through here. What's difficult about it?
It's a lot of trust in the car. It's a lift, no brake corner, so you're going really fast. You're rolling a lot of speed. You just gotta make sure that the car doesn't spin.
The field is continuing under yellow behind our Janetta Pace car.
Doesn't look like the lights are going out this lap. I think they got one more.
Yeah. As I look up onto the big monitor, we've got, what, 4.5 minutes to go? So if we got another lap under yellow, we might just have one lap of racing.
Yeah. Alright, one lap of racing left. You got to push as hard as you can to try to get some spots up, especially if I was a Gaston right now. I would go for a big move into turn 1, maybe into turn 14.
Let's go down to Ben.
I'm with Phil down here with Momentum Motorsports with Max Mokaram. They started in last, and now he's up to P6, but he's going really fast. So when we get this thing back to green, he might make up some places. So Phil, what's your driver saying?
Well, he's quite pleased. Finally, we figured out the gremlins with the car, and he's quite the talent. So actually, right now we're 4th fastest, which puts us in good shape for tomorrow. And P6 is nice from dead last. So we know we can do it. We still have some time left. So let's see what else we can put together.
Phil, speaking to some of the officials before we got here, a lot of the officials told me to really watch out for Max Mokaram. There's a lot of talent there.
There is. He's got very fast hands. We like what we saw in testing when we tested him first, and quite pleased. Yeah. So we think we're going to have a very good season with Max.
Well, Ralph, this Max Mokaram might be a name that you're saying for the next 20 years. Back up to you, gentlemen.
All right, Ben. Hopefully we get this one back to green here very shortly. Well, they're apparently bringing out the yellow and the checker here to call this race, which will give the win to Such, followed by Razu and Das, your top three on the podium here.
Good race from Such, but unfortunate for the rest of them, they didn't get one more lap.
Yeah, they took a long time in getting that car off the track. They were still going around as they were coming to the finish line here. It's a shame, but the car was just in a position they couldn't get to it quickly. Well, the field will make its way around, and then we'll get an interview with our winner, Drew Such. And take note of this, Dimitri, is that Drew was up here earlier, sitting in the commentary chair where you are. Now he's a winner, so
oh wow,
play that momentum for yourself tomorrow a little bit, right?
Hopefully tomorrow I'll get a good race then.
Yeah.
I've not been having much good luck this weekend, but
are you superstitious about that stuff?
Not superstitious, but last year I had a pretty bad race here, so it's just not all going my way, but it's alright.
Well, it's just the first weekend of the season. A lot of races left to go. As we wait for the field to work its way back around, what types of things is your crew at Crosslink doing to your car tonight, getting ready for tomorrow?
We're looking at the suspension, looking at the alignment, trying to see what's causing my steering issues, and yeah, just trying to do some setup changes as well, because I was having some issues with the S's this last race.
When you talk about steering issues, what are you feeling?
A lot of understeer. It was a lot of, I think I made some contact lap one, just a tiny wheel bump with Connor Grant, but it was enough to mess with my front right, and it kind of was messing up my whole race. I was having a lot of trouble getting the car handled.
Making their way to pit lane now, which means they should be pulling into the winner's circle shortly. And Ben Sissel will be there for our final interview of the day. Back at it tomorrow, I believe around 9 a.m. You want to tune back in and catch all the action tomorrow. We will be live on Speed Sport 1 tomorrow from 9 to noon. Catch all the formula categories racing there. And we'll close out the day with SVRA on our SVRA channels. And here comes the field now, making their way, top three I should say, over to our winner's circle. There's Drew Such. See a big smile under that helmet here in a sec.
It was a good race. He was very fast. That race.
All right, Ben, I know you're down there. Take it away and let's hear from the winner.
Well, thank you very much, Ralph. I see a 1-3 finish for Berg Racing. Unbelievable with the Ligier Junior Formula Championship. Drew Such, what a great round 1 and 2 for you, but also Berg Racing. That's got to feel good. How was your race?
Yeah, it's a great way to start the season for both of us.
it was a really fun race, honestly. We started 5th and able to make our way to the front right before the safety car came out, and it all worked out perfectly. And I can't thank my guys enough. It's been awesome. The car's been hooked up all weekend.
A phenomenal start, great first couple laps there, some great battles. How do you describe this new class of cars and these beautiful Ligers to your friends?
It's great. I think it's fantastic that we get to reuse these F4 US cars from 2 years ago, 2023. I mean, they're still great cars. In my opinion, when the Gen 1 F4 cars came out, they were the best of that group, and so I'm so lucky to get to drive one.
I love it. Yeah, this Ligier Junior Formula Championship is going to be unbelievable. Ralph, I'm going to send it back up to you in the booth.
All right, Ben. Thank you very much. Dimitri, thanks for coming by. Best of luck in the race tomorrow. We look forward to watching that. Maybe, like I said, you'll be able to carry the momentum like Drew did today and have a great race tomorrow.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And hope tomorrow will be no rain, because that'd not be as fun. But.
Yeah, we're all hoping for that. 9 a.m. live tomorrow morning on Speed Sport 1. We'll kick it all off with day number 2 from here at NOLA Motorsports Park. For Dimitri Nolan and Ben Sissel, I'm Ralph Shaheen. So long from now from NOLA Motorsports Park. Congratulations to Drew Such. So long, everybody.
Let's get a round of applause for our top 3 finishers for our streaming fans. Let's talk to our 3rd place finisher, Harbir Das. Harbir, another good run for you. 2 podiums in 2 races. That's a good way to start the season.
Of course, 2 podiums. You can never complain. I was leading that race for a while and then had a big battle and dropped down, made a mistake. Held her on the outside where I shouldn't have, lost a bunch of time, but then worked my way back up. Definitely had the pace, but safety car ended the race, so P3 it is.
Yeah, we were all hoping for a 1-lap dash, but just we ran out of time. Anybody to thank, sir?
The team of Horaceburg Racing, been with them since the start. Great team, great car, really fast. North Coast Medical Group, W Energy, and my parents, of course.
Congratulations, Harbir Das, our 3rd place finisher. Let's talk to Gaston Irasu. 1 step down on the podium, but it was a great race. Lots of changes of position.
Yeah, it was a great race. I can get good points for the championship, so I'm very happy.
Anyone else you'd like to thank?
My father, all the team, and the sponsors.
Congratulations to Gaston Irasu on the podium twice with a win and a podium. And now the hard luck story of race number 1, as a piece of cowling came loose on your car and it flipped a switch on the engine and caused you to roll to a stop. This is a great way for redemption, my friend.
Yeah, that's right. It's a perfect way to get redemption. I mean, we've been so hooked up all weekend. The Berg Racing car's been running great. Team's been working great, and I'm so glad that we can finally represent what we're capable of.
And a great run for you as you started deeper in the back than you would have ordinarily. And hey, you guys had a fantastic battle all race long.
Yeah, it was a good race. It was a lot of fun. The track was pretty sketchy still because there were a couple damp spots out there, so you really had to watch out. But I just knew that you got to make every pass count in this series because you never know when you'll get a safety car or what'll happen. So,
anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, the team, of course. This is my first weekend with them. I've been just so happy with how we've done, and they've been really good to me. So,
congratulations.
Thank you.
Drew Such, your winner, ladies and gentlemen. All our drivers with the Ligier hats on as we acknowledge them for our hat dance. Thanks to Ligier for the great work providing these cars. Now we'll swap those for Radford Racing School, home to our Hearts to Cars scholarship. For drivers coming right out of go-karting into open wheel racing, it's a great opportunity for a handful of really talented youngsters to come out of go-karts and into our series. Thanks to Radford for making that happen. And of course, Hankook. We could not do what we do without the Hankook tires on all 4 corners of these race cars. Unfortunately, we haven't had to use the rain tires today for these guys. Tomorrow, we'll see. But a great day so far. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Let's get one more round of applause for Harbor Das from Berg Racing for his second podium of the day. Gaston Irasu, already a winner with another podium to go with it from Champagne Racing. And our first place finisher with his first win on the season, Drew Such from Berg Racing.